This video as usual was a banger, and of course, the lore two idiot Germans didn't forget to put an abundance of details. So here are some details that I found, but before you watch this, I highly recommend you to watch the original video first. Just a disclaimer, this whole video is about my own speculation and theory that are not officially confirmed or related to the author of this video. So if you agree, that's great, and if you disagree, that's also great. The opening is just your average double cross casual with everything going as usual, but then a player joins. Sigisman? Is that how you pronounce it? You would think that everything would go wrong after, but it seemed fine for a moment. Sigisman is probably the infiltrator here because everything seems fine before he joins, and before you say, well, it's also fine after he joined, watch again, because he wasn't even present in the spawn room when the two were preparing even a second. My guess is that he just booked it. He just went out hunting for at least one blue player before initiating the blighting. That way it lowers the risk being countered by a whole team. So like there's blue and red blights, and also probably to synchronize the blighting ritual. The server was still quite alive even after it joined, but as soon as players starts to die and disperse, it became more silent. It seems like the Serverblight were spawn camping in both blue and red base, confirmed by the last blue soldier. He seems to be terrified when going downstairs, and the spawn shutter noise plays when it's only nexus in the red base, meaning every time one of the player dies, they're never seen again. It's obviously shown after the trio killed the blue heavy and medic, while the rest probably they went near to a spawn room or the Serverblight just sent minions to pick them off when they're alone. Talking about alone, Addict is one of the blues who saw and killed a blight out of screen. He said, not in reacting to Grey Matter's Fortnite command, but he probably saw something that he should. But Addict isn't the only one who managed to kill a blight. Rigor Mortis previously chats on how do I get good as sniper, and Sigisman were already present at that time. My theory is because the last sighting of him were going back towards the spawn room, Serverblight had planned to distract him by getting one of its minions to be killed by him, because he's been wanting to become a good sniper, and after he chats yay, the blight got him. They used his own pride against him. Spy High 5 Taunt was wrong because it's left-handed and no pop-ups were there. That's why it didn't even connect with God's God Taunt. It forcefully moved its model to pose a taunt, and it seems like Serverblight doesn't know everything about TF2, even though it resides inside the game, but only can learn and mimic to what's being shown, because the red soldier blight was literally doing the same taunt as the scout. It didn't know what soldier default taunt is because it hasn't seen one. Just don't let them see Konga. And finally, the title of this video still has correlation and meaning to what's being shown here. You could interpret awareness as Nexus mentioning,
I've seen this before,
while previously have said,
I only play like Minecraft.
Personally, I don't think Serverblight has been inside Minecraft before, meaning there's a probability that he's seen something about this before. In my opinion, video. And who else has been trying to spread this awareness other than Aaron or Dixlot himself? He probably posted a warning video, but people took it for granted, thinking, oh hey, another TF2 ARG. Or it could also be interpreted that the Serverblight has gotten more aware, learning how to post town so it can trick players, and it seems to be aware enough now to anticipate that players would try killing themselves by jumping off the map. That's why there was a blight under the bridge grabbing God's God leg. It was also there to catch any falling players, I think. Or it's about the characters in this video lacking awareness about the Serverblight. So from this video what we can get is that the Serverblight is smarter every time. It can mimic almost anything by just watching. They like to torment and play with players. They constantly learn and adapt. They can become friendlies now, and most importantly, a new way to escape. Instead of just dying out of bounds to escape, you can also try to win the match, which I also want to mention how Cyronix was the first shown player to try it, but instead he only became a reflection. Anyway, that's all the details I got. I feel like I've missed a lot of details, but I keep forgetting while writing the script. So if there's any details that you want to share, please